hand to put it back. Think reading a book. You open it with one hand. Also as well, if that's closed, I can't, pardon me, I can't see what I'm doing. Lift it up like this. This is where you kind of refer to you using your knife against your fingers. So we did that with the onion. What we do is tilt that on its side, and we're using the bones as our guide, or else we're just going to kind of go through here. If you can't hear you against the bone, you can't feel your knife against the bone, that's actually a problem. That means we're cutting through flesh, and we shouldn't be. So with this hand pulled back, if you look at the shape of the knife as well, it lends itself to a long sweeping motion. It's kind of curved off. So we put it back like this, and I'm pushing my knife, that's all I'm doing, inside the fish. And I'm just making long sweeping motions until I get to the halfway point. Now I can see the actual middle bone. It's important that you kind of follow it all the way down to the bottom, or else you'll have this connected and it will feel quite awkward for you because it won't all open up. Once we've got to there, there's some bones here. So what happens is those bones then turn into bones either side. This knife will cut through them, but you need to bear in mind that you're going to actually hear cutting motion. So here, and then I come to the other side, and I'm just going to make long sweeping motions. I'm going to take the fillet off. What I want you to do, I want you to be super critical to yourself, and I want you after to check where the meat's been left on. All I want you to decipher from that is how that happens, and it will tend to be just a matter of you not applying much pressure. So there, what you'd have not done is pushed your knife against it. So I've come in here. If I didn't change the angle of my wrist at any point, I would have got stuck here. So what I've done is tilt it, come over that little curve, then I've cut through these bones here. And then all I've done is continue to rest it on the knife and just keep taking it off until it comes off. The second half is a lot difficult. That's all I'm asking. We're going to trim it up in a second. We'll make it look all lovely and nice and remove all the bones. The second half doesn't sit up as nice. It's a problem because of the fish, whereas the first half was actually sitting, so it was kind of looking up at us. It's a lot easier. Also, because it's the opposite side, we need to start at the head and go forward. So you need to rely on your keeping a straight hand on this one. Exactly the same though. So we make a slight sawing motion to go inside, and then all I'm doing is I'm sliding my knife all the way from the top to the bottom. I shouldn't be the wrong side because the other side's been removed. So there's no risk of actually checking. But again, I want to check whether I can see the bone. Then what I'm going to do is continue until I get to the centre. So now I open it back and I'm directly along that centre bone. The good thing is with the second half is I can literally put my knife in now. Again, applying pressure, and as soon as I see put my hand on top, apply pressure there, and I just take the tail piece off. Now when I open it up, I've literally only got a quarter of it to go, so I just apply my knife in there. I'm actually cutting through bones, as we say, and taking it off.